Hi, I'm Bryce Brown, and I'm the director of the Integrated Learning Annex. We've been posting a lot to social media. We got the Facebook up and running. Twitter and Instagram have both been active for a couple of months now. And of course, we've been sending you guys lots of emails regarding not just the Annex, but also the related podcast, The Brain Mechanics. So a couple of people have asked me, Bryce, what would exactly lead me to the Annex? Who do you work with? What do you do? So the fact of the matter is, we work with anyone that has to interact with people. If you interact with humans, if you are talking to anybody at any point in your day, then you can come and work at the Annex. Why? We have 3 distinct tracks that set up what we can kind of call programs, even though they're not programs. But the first track is for individuals. Individuals, we generally are doing life and executive coaching, neuropsychology screeners, and one-on-one meetings. So for example, if you are someone who's interested in getting more organized, we might place you with one of our associates who works with goal setting and making sure that you're taking all the necessary precautions and all the necessary actions that you need in order for you to reach that particular goal. So when we work with individuals, that might be someone who's more focused on families, somebody who's more focused on individual development, personal development, and it could be someone that's more interested in professional development if you've been referred to us by a manager. The fact of the matter is, we will always gather as much information as we can prior to you beginning services with us, and then we'll come up with a tailored plan for you. But to give you a general skeleton, individual coaching sessions generally look like this. We'll give you a neuropsych screener that's generally about 1.5 hours to 2.5 hours, depending on the complexity of the situation. We'll do 8 or as many as 14 training sessions. This can be towards career development, professional development, personal development, goal setting, motivation. And then we'll do a post screener so that we're able to track changes as that goes along. When we're doing life or executive coaching, we want to know what's happening in your brain at any given time, and so that's why we set the situation up that way. The second track are for teams. So when we're looking at small creative teams, we're of course talking about collaboration, teamwork, and team performance. So what we'll do are called GLEs, or group learning experiences, which may be seminars, workshops, or immersives. So an immersive experience is going to be like you traveling out somewhere. We do a hands-on learning experience. We have organizational and group assessments, and then we'll do team analytics. So on the website, or if you've gotten one of our cards, you'll see we put people analytics. So we can run all types of really cool data, analytics on your data to make sure that we're not missing any important insights that could help guide our services for you. Our last track are the organizations, and so this is when we're working with big companies, or we're working with multiple teams that are collaborating on a particular project. So this is going to include same things from the team track, but also we're going to give you organizational assessments, so things are going to be more company-wide, and we're going to give you workforce analytics rather than just that particular team. And so those 3 tracks, individuals, teams, and organizations, set up what is effectively the Annex. Any configuration of people interacting with one another, we have something to contribute to the conversation. So I'll give you a list of possible topics or concepts that you might be interested in. Mindfulness, goal setting, work-life balance, stress, performance management, performance improvement, process improvement, workforce development, employee development, leadership development, creativity, innovation, collaboration, human capital strategy, conflict prevention, critical skills development, soft skills, or human complexity management. So each one of those comes with a set of procedures that we would put in place to make sure that we're giving you the top of the line service and that we're actually addressing the concerns that you've risen or the concerns that we've seen. When we get into the organizational side, we will enter into a much more complex relationship. However, individuals and teams, for the most part, we can start out very, very small, very light, and then get more complex as we go along. So I just, once again, wanted to introduce you to what we do because we're getting a lot of traction. It's actually, I'm kind of surprised at how welcome we're being received. People see the need for human strategy. But it's complicated, and we understand. So our job is not to make your life any more complicated, but instead to help you manage that complexity by providing you with the tools and the skills that you need to succeed in any situation where you're finding yourself surrounded by other people. So as a last bit, we don't focus on any particular demographic. I work with leadership in youth, so your high school students, and then I work with leadership that are in executive positions. We can do human capital strategy for a small company, and we can do human capital strategy for a larger company. The truth is, we want to know what exactly you're interested in accomplishing so that we can make sure we're providing you with those tools and those skills that you need to accomplish that. So with that stated, please reach out to me. Again, my email is bryce@integratedannex.com, or you can find us at www.integratedannex.com. I look forward to working with each and every one of you, and please drop me a line or find me on any of our sites. Everything is at Integrated Annex for Facebook and for Twitter. Yeah, that's it. So once again, looking forward to it. Thank you so much for your time, and reach out to me, please.